everyone, Morgie Roy here again. I just wanted to have a slightly less heavy topic to talk about today, and the topic is why I started my VTuber journey. I had heard of VTubers about 4 years ago because I watched the Trash Taste podcast back then. Never stopped liking it. I just kind of, lost interest in watching it. But when I did watch it 4 years ago, they first mentioned VTubers that I heard of. I know they'd been around for quite a long while before that, but that was my first hearing of it. I heard them talking about Iron Mouse and Kiryu Coco, and afterwards I did look into some of them just to kind of see what they were talking about, and it seemed kind of interesting. And I watched other VTubers occasionally. Mostly clips. Some of the ones I like to watch occasionally are Giwi. I like to watch a couple other people occasionally. Monarch or Amelie. I like her a lot. So yeah, I watch a couple of them occasionally, and since I've started this VTuber journey, I've kind of gone around and tried to meet some smaller VTubers that just trying to reach out to the smaller VTuber community. But yeah, and when I first learned about them, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't really know much about it, and I don't have a Twitch, so I didn't really watch any of them. It was mostly just shorts and clips on YouTube that I had seen. The first time they crossed into my sphere of particular interest, and I ended up watching them more, was Drawfee did an episode about them, and if you haven't seen VTubers react to Drawfee explaining VTubers, that's the episode that they were drawing them, and they were drawing them by description, so that was pretty funny. I think they did Gargura. And I also watched, and Iron Mouse, they did Iron Mouse in that video too, but I also watched the HoloLive English group, which is Calliope, Mori Calliope, and I watched Agura was in that group as well, and Kiara, and they were playing the World of Darkness TTRPG, and I thought that was really cool and really funny, and it was really neat to see all these girls on the same screen together playing a game, and they were all just little cute anime characters, and so that was kind of neat. But I didn't know you could just become a YouTuber. I thought you had to, go and I thought you had to be part of an agency, and then they would give you a model. And that was the only way you could become a VTuber, was you had to be part of an agency. I didn't realize people could just become VTubers. I didn't realize how Iron Mouse had started at the time. So it was pretty interesting. So the first time I came across that someone could just become a VTuber, even though they already had an established presence on the internet, was when Jaden made her VTuber model, Jaden Animations. And I thought that was a really cool model. She seemed to really enjoy doing it. And that was kind of the thing that kind of got me thinking about it a little bit more, and like, oh, you don't have to be part of an agency. You can just do this. So even more recently than that, I found out that there are free VTuber programs online. And this one that I'm currently using, as I've said on all my stuff, is that it's a VTuber kit by Kyuppin on itch.io or itch.io. And it's free and very fun for playing with, customizing. I have a bunch of different models. I can show some of them to you while I'm here, just for fun. This is my my D&D character. She's a sad emo girl. I've got Christmas outfit. I have my gaming one, as you've seen. I made a fairy. So, and my sleepy mode, which you've also seen. So yeah, it's just a really fun little customization program for making a free VTuber model, and it's like a really fun way to start it. And I was just going to use it for Discord chatting with my other D&D players and make my D&D characters, and then I could like use them to play as them. It's limited, but if you're playing like a human character like I currently am, it's something you can actually work with. But it did make me look into more how live 2D models are made, and I saw a bunch of different videos. There's one particular one that I watched that I really enjoyed watching. I think it was Hannah Q's video where she showed she had done models for other people, but she did her first model, and it was a really involved animated model, and it was really cool looking. I'm definitely not going to be making one like that because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just working my way through it, but her videos were really interesting and I really enjoyed watching them. So we did that, and it really kind of inspired me to try and make my own model. But if I knew it would be a very long process, probably a multi-month, maybe year-long process to make my own model, and because I work, I have other things going on, I'm doing this as well now. So, but I just wanted to be this cool project that I could work on. I was really inspired creativity. I've got a creative urge to do it. So I was really excited to do it. But then I thought about it and I'm like, if I'm going to take all this time and effort to do this, because if I want to do it myself, it's going to be a long process. I don't want it to just, once I'm done, to be floating around in my computer. That seems like kind of a waste of all this time. Like, I want to show it off once I'm done. So I decided that if I was going to go through all this effort to make this model, to do a good job on it, to make it the way I wanted it to, I wanted to start having something to use it with. So that's what kind of inspired me to start making content on YouTube. And I'm not expecting to make any money on it or, get really big. It's not probably going to happen, but it was a reason. It put me out there. It gave me a reason to do this thing that, like I said in my old video, I had started doing this and then I kind of chickened out. But it just makes sense for me to do this so that when I go through this process of making my own model, which is what started me down this process, I'd have something to use it on. So yeah, that's kind of my inspiration. I'm going to start working on the design process of the model tomorrow during my stream, and you can all watch it and watch my pain because I don't design things very often. I'm not a big person who makes OCs. Like, I make D&D characters, which I guess are a form of OCs, and I kind of think of their outfits, but I'm not someone who designs characters very often. So the design/reference page is going to be started tomorrow. So feel free to join and watch my pain as I figure this out. I've been finding lots of inspiration. And I will keep making occasional streams of my progress through. I won't be doing every single process. I will be streaming because some stuff is just like little nitpicky things, especially during the rigging process. It's going to be a pain in the butt to show every little bit of that. But I do want to kind of show you guys, if you're interested in watching my kind of how I'm going. And the cool thing about live 2D models is you can kind of, like, as you get more skilled at it, you can adjust as you go. You can add more to the art. You can add more toggles. You can do more complicated rigging. And that's what I'm really thinking is, like, you guys will see it at the very beginning where I just have a picture, and then you'll be able to see me doing a very little bit of rigging, like basic rigging, because I'll be bad at it at first. And then I'll get a little better, and then I'll get a little better. And then by the end, I might have a model that I'm really happy with. And worst comes to worst, if I can't do it and I fail completely, well, then I can take everything that I've worked on and give it to someone and be like, hey, can you help me do this? Because I don't know what I'm doing. But if that happens, that's okay too. I'll save up a little bit of money and I will do that. But I would really like to try and do it myself. And I hope that you guys can join me on that journey. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about today. A little bit of a lighter topic than what I've been doing lately. But yeah, and I got talking really fast because when I get into things, I talk really fast. And I noticed my model was just kind of going, partway through that because I was talking so fast. But that's kind of what I want to talk about today. A little bit lighter topic, a little bit more fun topic. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you join me on this little adventure I'm going on. And if you aren't having a good day, I hope your bad day is over with soon. And thank you for watching. Bye bye!